Chiefs, as of right now, are a 1.5-point underdog against the Philadelphia Eagles. They are 1.5-point favorite. JD, who do you have and why on Super Bowl Sunday?
So this has been my pick past 2 weeks. And like I said, it was going to depend on who was going to be playing, what it was going to look like. So we've seen everybody who's going to be suiting up for the game. I have the Chiefs winning 28-21. That's where I'm at. Okay. 28-21. And I said, if they, kick the field goal to make it 28-24, then that would be it. But I think the Chiefs will definitely beat them 28-21.
So so the total points of this game is 51 as of right now. You have it just under that.
Yeah.
So do you think it's going to be one of those games where it's a high offensive output in the first half, or it's going to be slow, and then the second half you'll see kind of more of an offensive output for both teams?
First quarter, I think it's going to be a high output. Second quarter is going to slow down a little bit. Third quarter is going to be kind of, somewhat kind of starting off third around that time, about the, mid-third on. You start seeing a couple more scores. That's where the Chiefs going to get a couple more scores. Philly's going to come back with a couple scores. They're going to be down. I think at halftime it's going to be 14-7 for me. Maybe even 14-10. But now 14-7. And then at the end of the game, Chiefs going to go up for another touchdown, and then that's where it's going to close out. Philly's going to try to catch up, and it's just going to be too late. It's not going to be enough. So,
okay, I'm down with 28-21. I picked the Chiefs as well to win. I just had it in money line. I didn't touch the spread. I actually have a friend who actually sold points in the game and took the Chiefs -2.5 because he thinks the Chiefs will at least win by a field goal. So you should be set with that. But just taking the money line, you're getting plus points there, so you may as well just take the money line there, just straight up. But yeah, I hope you're right, JD. I hope 28-21. Do you have a do you think Mahomes will be the MVP? That's right now. I think that Jalen Hurts has a higher, is based on the money, it has a higher chance of winning MVP, but that's also because they have them winning. Vegas has the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. But who do you think is going to be MVP, and who's your dark horse candidate to win the MVP?
Oh man, it's a good question. I think it's either if it's not Pat, I think it might be Chris. I think Chris will come in, man, with 3 sacks, and I'm talking about the determining factor. He's just going to wreak havoc, man. I think right now, what he got against the Bengals, I think now. Remember we had Aaron Donald and what's the name of the guy that was co-MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I think this may be something around that kind of deal, maybe, possibly, but I think if it's not Pat, then Chris, if he goes in, he's dominant like I know he can be. That's what it would be.
Yeah, I've seen some people online are taking Pacheco to be the MVP just because, I think the odds on that, if he has a big game or something, they might give it to him. But I think when in doubt, the quarterback's always going to win the MVP, regardless if the quarterback has a mediocre game or not. I think, especially with Mahomes' history, what he's gone through in this playoffs, I think even if he has a mediocre game, I think they're going to give it to him just for powering through the injury that he's had this offseason or this postseason.
Yeah, Pacheco would have to have 3 touchdowns, 160 yards, something like that. No, seriously. I mean, it had to be right. Like, dang on, we didn't see it's coming, right? We're more than 160. Mm-hmm. So, not saying it can't happen, right? Shoot, who knows? But my odds is definitely on Pat on that one.
Yeah, so with Damian Williams had 2 touchdowns and 130 yards in that Super Bowl, and he didn't get the MVP.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah. You have to have something ridiculous.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.